Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I hope all you are studying well. I'm also happy to see you all through this video. In the previous class, I have explained about the concept of acid and bases. In addition to this topic, I also explained the theories of acid and bases. Three theories were proposed in order to define the acid and bases. In this class, you are going to learn how the acids and bases react with the metals. You can see this topic in your book, page number 19, activity 2.3. How do acids and bases react with metals? You can see page number 19, activity 2.3. A reaction of zinc granules with dilute sulfuric acid and testing hydrogen gas by burning. Okay, this is the topic you are going to learn in this video. A reaction of zinc granules with dilute sulfuric acid and testing hydrogen gas by burning. Okay, you are going to, before you are going to learn this reaction, you need to perform a reaction. When you are going to start this reaction, you need your teacher assistance. Okay, don't do this experiment alone in your school laboratory. First, what you have to do is take one test tube stand. In your school laboratory, you can see test tube stand. Okay, go and take it one test tube stand, place it on your table. First step is you can take one test tube stand from your school laboratory and then you can place it in table. Okay, first, then you can take step number 2 is take one clean test tube. Okay, clean test tube. Before going to perform this experiment, you can take one test tube and you must wash it with soap water and then dry it for some time. Okay, step number 2 is this is you can wash it, the test tube, and then dry it. Step number 3, you can take dilute sulfuric acid. In your school laboratory, you can able to find sulfuric acid which is maybe concentrated. With the help of your teacher, you need to dilute it and then add little amount of sulfuric acid in test tube like shown in this experiment. Okay, add in dilute sulfuric acid in the test tube and place it in test tube stand like shown in this figure. Okay, followed, after adding of dilute sulfuric acid in the test tube, followed by you need to add zinc granules. Okay, zinc granules. Okay, with the help of your teacher, you need to take zinc granules from your laboratory, then add these zinc granules into the test tube. Okay, like shown, I have shown in this figure. Test tube is there, then I have added sulfuric acid, dilute sulfuric acid, followed I have added zinc granules in the test tube. Okay, after adding the zinc granules in the dilute sulfuric acid, you meticulously you need to observe what is happening inside the test tube. Okay, you can see here what is happening. You can able to see hydrogen gas bubbles. Okay, after adding the zinc granules in the dilute sulfuric acid in the test tube, you can see hydrogen gas bubbles. Okay, now we are going to identify the hydrogen gas bubbles. Okay, before going to make this experiment, you need to take one maybe 500 ml of beaker. You can take one cleaned beaker and then add soap solution to the beaker like shown in this figure. Okay, like shown in this figure. Okay, The beaker and your test tube should be connected like shown in this figure. Okay, make the setup like this. After adding the zinc granules into the dilute sulfuric acid, you can see hydrogen gas in the test tube. Whatever the hydrogen gas produced in the test tube may pass through this tube. Okay, once reached the beaker, you can see hydrogen gas bubbles in the soap solution. Okay, with soap bubbles filled with hydrogen. Okay, whatever the hydrogen gas produced in the test tube may pass through this tube, and then once it come into the contact with the soap solution, you can see soap bubbles with filled with hydrogen gas. Okay, once you see these bubbles in the soap solution, you can take one candle. Okay, candle, and then when you closely keep your candle with the bubbles, you can see pop-up sounds. That means burning of hydrogen gas with the pop-up sounds. Okay, this is the experiment that you need to do with the help of your teacher to understand how the acids and bases are react with the metals. Okay, once in this reaction, what you understand, the acid as we have used acid and metals and forms salt plus hydrogen gas. Okay, in this reaction, the hydrogen displays the hydrogen atom from the acids as hydrogen gas. Okay, hydrogen gas, and forms salt. Okay, hydrogen gas is displaced as hydrogen gas and forms salt plus hydrogen gas. Okay, and you have tested the hydrogen gas with the help of the candle. Okay, this is activity 2.3. Okay, I request all of you to write the reaction for write yourself for the reaction of zinc granules with the sulfuric acid to form salt plus hydrogen gas. This is activity 2.3. The activity 2.4, you can see you can follow the same setup, for which what you need to do, first you need to take zinc, and then followed by you need to add dilute sodium hydroxide solution into the test tube, and see the observation and repeat this process. Okay, here I have written the reaction for the activity 2.4. For 2.3, you need to try to write yourself for the reaction of zinc granules with the dilute sulfuric acid to salt plus hydrogen gas. Okay, in this class you have learned how the acids and bases are react with the metals. In the next class we will see some other topics, interesting topics. I hope all you have understand, and before you are going to perform this experiment on at your school, you need to perform this experiment with the help of your teacher. Thank you friends for watching this video.